Hello and welcome back to the Entertainment Vortex and our new episode of Pop Culture News, your one-stop shop for all things Funko Pop. So we're going to start off like we always do with what's available now, and there's only one thing that's really important, and that's those NYCC partner shops. They are still going right now, so if you haven't had a chance to grab some of your favorites, I would still check your shops in the wild, because I just yesterday saw a couple that were in there still, so it is still possible to find the good stuff in the store. A lot of it is sold out though. Okay, so now we're going to jump right into announcements. This, of course, is stuff that's been officially announced by Funko. These are things that are coming soon, some of them coming now. Let's just jump right in. First up on the list is going to be for Wreck-It Ralph 2. This is by no surprise that this stuff is coming now. I mean, the movie's right around the corner. So if you are someone that's extremely excited or was a huge fan of the first one, as you can see on the screen, there's quite a few choices.
So next up on the list is going to be something that we've talked about a couple of times through the rumor section, but there's a full line that's been announced for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. These look absolutely amazing, as does the movie. I'm really excited to get my hands on a ticket for that. Probably grab some of these pops as well. These are currently available now as well.
Yeah, they look really cool. So this is going to be a special deal that's going on now at Target. If you are someone that is interested in the WWE games, WWE 19 came out, and if you buy it at Target, you can get a pop up to $8.99 for free with your purchase. So if you are someone that's a fan, could be a good deal.
So next up on the list is going to be a pair of pops released in October around Cowboy Bebop, the 20th anniversary of that anime. This is a very popular anime, especially in like the entry-level anime category. This is something that's a very popular franchise, so keep an eye out for those if there's something you're interested in. If you vote with your dollars, the likelihood that more of them will come is probably pretty high.
So next up on the list is going to be a unique one coming out of Walmart. So Walmart's got a new deal going with the Funko people, and the first thing they're going to do as part of this new deal is going to be a line of Thanos. So you've got a Thanos in chrome for every color of the Infinity Gems. And this is pretty cool if you're a fan of the series or a fan of the comic books. Getting one in each color of the gems is a pretty neat idea.
So the next up on the list is going to be an October release for a series around Fallout. Now with Fallout 76 around the corner, this comes to no surprise. Keep an eye out for these. There are a few different exclusive, Best Buy, Target, different color variants, that sort of stuff. So keep an eye out for them if you're interested.
Next up is going to be Rocky and Bullwinkle. These are coming October. If you're a fan of the old school cartoon, I know there's a lot of people out there that are. This is right up your alley, I'm sure.
Keeping with the theme of old school cartoons, there's also going to be a pop release around Woody Woodpecker. Now, this probably is to coincide with the terrible looking CGI monstrosity movie that's coming out with the same name. But if you're interested in Woody Woodpecker as far as a franchise is concerned, cartoon-wise, go out and pick up this pop.
Going along that same line, we've got one more in the old school cartoon category. It's going to be Chilly Willy. So if this is one you're a fan of, it's still going to be October.
There's also a chase variant for this one as well. So wrapping up the things that are being released in October, we have Split. So now there are two pops. There's going to be one for Hedwig and one for the Beast. So keep an eye out for those. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for these ones. I really enjoyed that film.
I really need to see that film. I loved Unbreakable, and I really want to see Glass that's coming out. So I might pick these up myself now that I know that it's all tied in. So next up on the list is going to be right up JB's alley. This is going to be a whole new line for Stranger Things coming this fall. They just keep coming with these pops. There's like a never-ending supply of Stranger Things pops out there. By the time we hit season 3, they're going to be making the plants that were in the background in some of the episodes.
I mean, the big thing with Stranger Things is that there are so many iconic moments you can choose from that have their own little flair that you can make a new pop for, and people are buying them. I'm guilty of this by a mile. I love to purchase these pops. These all look great. I don't want to actually show them to Nick because I don't want to spoil anything, because some of these are kind of treading into that territory. So the next up on the list is going to be a fall release for more Bendy and the Ink Machine pops. They've been coming out with a lot of these. I still haven't checked out the game, but I will say that the pops they've released up to this point have a really neat art style. Like, typically you have like the pop figure head. The Bendy and the Ink Machines are an outlier. They have kind of a weird, like, geometrical shape to them. I'm sure that has something to do with the actual games themselves, but these look interesting. I'm still a little curious about the game.
Next up on the list is going to be a big release. I know there is a huge amount of people out there that are excited about these. Well, they're coming in November, and that is going to be Fortnite. As you're going to see on the screen, they're all individual pictures, but there are a ton of them. I'm not surprised they're making these. This is like the hottest thing in gaming right now. I'm sure we're going to see more after this line. I know each season they release more skins and stuff like that, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a line of Pops every single season.
Yeah, if you see your loadout, see if you can find it for a pre-order and pick it up. It always adds that little extra oomph to it if it's something that you personally have a connection to. So next up on the list is going to be a series around trading places. This is a November slated release. It's an excellent film. So if it's something that you're interested in, go ahead and grab those. A lot of these look really cool.
Next up on the list is going to be one that must have a lot of people voting with their dollars, because this is not the first time we've seen releases for this one. This is around the show Riverdale. So we've got another line of Pops coming for that in November.
So next up on the list is going to be a pair of Pops that are going along with the Chrome Gold first 10 years Marvel releases. These ones are going to be for Spider-Man and for Doctor Strange. Two of my favorite characters, so I'm definitely going to be looking for these ones to add to the few gold Chrome ones that I have currently in my collection.
Next up on the list is going to be a mystery box that was announced. This is going to be the new Collector's Core from Marvel. This is shipping on 11/28, and they are focusing on the first 10 years. This could be a really cool box. Definitely something to keep an eye on and get your pre-order in for if you're interested in.
And there's actually going to be varying options, so it's not like you're going to get the same thing if you buy the box as everybody else. So there's a potential you may get one of a few different options, so keep an eye out for this one.
So now we're going to talk about the things out of that group that we are interested in personally. I know for me, I'm pretty excited about the Chrome Thanoses. That is super cool, as well as the Into the Spider-Verse ones. The more I see on this movie, the more I'm intrigued, to the point where I'd actually buy these Pops before even seeing the movie. I'm just totally 100% down for this. Plus, if I can find a Fortnite Pop with my loadout, because I actually have played Fortnite here and there, I will pick it up. Why not, right? How about you?
So obviously the Marvel ones are going to be right up my alley. The split ones also are going to be another one that I'm going to be really interested in. But as per usual, the number one on my list is going to be Stranger Things. The fact that this one has like the movie moment style ones, I'm super stoked. I've got to have these. They're going to be overtaking the largest section of my collection here relatively soon.
So now we're going to go into the rumors section. These, of course, are things we've heard from reputable sources, but are not guaranteed or announced officially by Funko. So take these with a grain of salt. Although most of them do tend to get confirmed, they don't always get confirmed. So let's jump right in with the Hot Topic information. There's always a steady stream of Hot Topic information. They definitely got a leak, but I don't mind. The first thing on the list is going to be a Disney Treasures box. The rumor is saying that there's going to be a pop in there that smells like pineapple. I am very interested about this one, and I'm trying to rack my brain Disney-wise to think of what would smell like pineapple, and I can't think of what it would be, but I am super excited to find out.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of would be maybe Lilo and Stitch.
They didn't really have pineapple with the characters, though. It's just a Hawaiian thing. I guess they could. But maybe they're holding something with pineapple. I don't know. I really want to know. This sounds fantastic. Of course, you'd have to take it out of the box to smell it, I would assume, and I don't do that. But there might be an exception on this one.
Maybe there would be a little scratch and sniff on it.
A little scratch and sniff on the front. Scratch the picture of the character. That'd be cool. That's a good idea. Steal that, Funko, if you haven't. So all the rest on the list, we've got more Harry Potter coming. We've got more Fantastic Beasts coming. We've got more Dragon Ball Z coming. We've got more, let's see, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. There was also a mention of some more rock icons coming. There was a lot of stuff they mentioned in the Hot Topic call, and these tend to be pretty spot on. So if one of those is something you're excited about, or if all of them are something you're excited about, I'm glad to hear that. Let's all get excited together.
So next up on the list is going to be a release that we saw on the rumor section a while back, but there's actually a link for it. Doesn't have the photo or anything just yet, but for a pre-order on Amazon for Tiny Rick and his guitar. I'm really excited about this one. We love Rick and Morty here on the show, so I'm really excited to get my hands on this one.
Yeah, I'd buy that one in a heartbeat. So next up on the list is going to be, interestingly timed, since I literally just started playing this game 30 minutes ago. But they are doing a line on Summoner's War, the mobile game. This has been a rumor for a little while now, but we're starting to get more information. I have a feeling this one's going to be coming pretty soon here. With how huge this game is, it doesn't surprise me that they'd be doing a line for this at all. I know I'm a little late to the party on that one. But yeah, we will see if these become a thing and if they are super cool. My guess is it'll probably be easier to get the characters in pop form than it will be to get them in the game.
So next up on the list is going to be a pair of Pops around Crash Bandicoot. I know they've been slowly but surely kind of releasing bits and pieces here and there. There hasn't really been a full line that's gone out to that long list of extra characters. So you're going to get a Coco Bandicoot, Crash's sister, and then also Aku Aku, the mask that you get for that power-up. So if you love the Crash games or you're just now getting into it because of the Insane trilogy, go ahead and pick these up. They look super cool. Hopefully they become a thing.
So next up on the list is going to be a spoiler, but it is going to be an old spoiler, so nothing to really worry about here. I don't think we're really going to ruin anything for anybody. But apparently they're making Sirius Black in dog form. This is interesting concept. I would pick it up in a heartbeat, as you're going to see in a little bit. I'm a huge fan of that character. Our whole section will have a bit of that. But yeah, interesting choice. I hope they make this one.
Well, and the actual box art that they have, the back, has what looks like another new line of Harry Potter Pops. That definitely goes in line with the Hot Topic Periscope call.
Yeah.
So hopefully these all become a thing. I'm sure they will. I'm sure these sell just as well as the Stranger Things Pops do.
Oh, I'm sure the Harry Potter ones sell at least as well, if not twice or 3 times better.
So the last one on the list is going to be a Disney Parks exclusive around the redhead from Pirates of the Caribbean fame. She's in her new pirate getup, not the old getup. We won't dig into any of the politics about that. But I'm really excited about this pop. I love all of the things that they've been doing as far as like the Disneyland exclusive ones. I'm really excited to find this and see if maybe I can get someone to get it for me. I think it's going to be a little while until the next time I go.
So next up is, of course, the section where we talk about our haul for the last week, in this case 2 weeks, because we did not have an episode last week. We are going to talk about what we picked up personally. So I picked up a handful of things. I actually got lucky and got my first chase out in the wild on the same day that I got another chase out in the wild. This is crazy, I know, it doesn't even happen. But the first chase, I was in a GameStop picking up the Harry Potter mystery box. Got the chase from that. You'll see on the screen here for Sirius Black. Super excited. One of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character from the Harry Potter series. I was in the store and I'm like, I hope I get a chase in this box. And the person was completely oblivious to Pops completely and said, oh, I have a chase back here that just came in. Were you interested? And I'm like, of course I'm interested. And I got the Darth Vader with the candy cane. Very, very cool. I got super excited about this one as I'm a huge Star Wars fan. As you guys know, we're doing a fan film on this channel, and being able to get a chase in the wild of Darth Vader, just fantastic. So these two I was super excited about. And then my mini NYCC haul, I was able to pick up 2 from the NYCC. I got Aquaman, of course. Everybody knew I was going to get Aquaman. I'm a huge DC fan, so I managed to pick that one up. And then there was also Shere Khan from Tailspin. I got the one there for the NYCC exclusive. So I was extremely excited to grab these 2. I definitely didn't get as many as I was hoping, but some of the ones I wanted were really hard to get. The Scott Pilgrim ones were practically impossible. So
yeah, that's per usual.
Yeah, possibly secondhand market on those. But yeah, I have another special one coming next week that I'm getting from a coworker that picked up 2. So I'm super excited about that one.
So this week I'm going to be a little dry. I don't have anything, but I should have some things coming up next week.
One of these weeks we're actually going to get them on the same week. That never happens. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We give you multiple videos every single week. And we have t-shirts available if you're interested in those as well. Those are available down in the description below. We hope you'll follow us into the Vortex. We'll see you next time.